everybody. Welcome back to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. So, welcome to the 222 portal. Today is 222 when we reduce the year down to the date. So, let us get started. We're going to start with the numerology as we always do. And where is it? Oh, here we go. So, as we know, today is 2-2. And the year we are in a universal year 7. So let's talk about that for a minute. So the number 7 for the universal year is all about introspection. It's about spirituality. It's about authenticity, speaking your truth, having faith. So this is a year that requires a lot of faith, a lot of going inward for answers. And it's about seeking truth and speaking your truth. So it's a fabulous year for growth. For spiritual growth. So 2 plus 2 plus 7 is 11. So we are in a universal day 11 today. So number 11, as we know, is the inspiring leader. It is intuition. It is leadership. It's manifestation. So this is a great day for manifesting partnerships, spiritual partnerships. So we know the number 2 is about peace, love, harmony. It's about patience, and it's about partnerships. So this is definitely a great day to do just that. Now, when we add 2 plus 2 plus 11, we get the number 15. And 1 plus 5 is 6. So 1 is all about new beginnings. So this is a great time to start something new, something creative. It's about 5, which is about magic. It's about transformation. It's about change. It's about movement, moving. So this is a new beginning, a new movement in a new direction. And it's about magic, right? Magic and manifestation. And we also have, it reduces down to the number 6. And 6 is about nurturing yourself, nurturing others. It's about balance. Balance is key. It's about humanitarianism. It's about creativity, family. So today is a great day to connect with those we love, right? Nurture ourselves, nurture those we love, nurture our relationships, nurture our creative talents. So a lot of nurturing going on, but a lot of balance as well. So balancing the mind, body, and spirit. And I kept hearing teamwork. So like collaboration. 2 is about teamwork. 2 is about partnerships, collaboration. It's also about soulmates, soul connection. So finding your soul tribe and connecting them and collaborating with them. So if you've been thinking about collaborating with somebody on a creative project, this is definitely a portal to do that in. Let's see what else. So 1, 5, so 15, 6. And I think that is all for the numerology. So this is a portal. So we know the 11 is it's like pillars, right? And it's walking through those pillars. It's a gateway. So this is definitely not just a number 2 gateway, but an 11 gateway. So we know 2 is the core of 11. So with 11 comes more challenges, and not that you can't overcome them, but in order to earn that 11, the universe hands you things that might be a little challenging. But when you realize that you wrote the blueprint, it's easy for you to overcome those challenges. Okay, so now we are going to get into the reading. Okay, so we're going to start with the songs. I chose 11 songs today. So I don't know why I'm nervous today, but I am. And we're going to start with song number 1. Let me get to that. Song number 1 was Balance by Future Islands. And as I was talking about today being a day of balance and balancing mind, body, and spirit, balancing work and play, any type of balance, however it resonates for you. So balance, Future Islands. And I love that it's Future Islands, because how are islands created? So the volcano, we know, the lava creates new islands. So let's see what the lyrics have to say for us. So balance. You can clean around the wound, but if you want it to heal, it just takes time. Um, and you can call up to the moon, but if you want something to change, you've got to change your life and take your time. So patience, right? Um, the two is all about patience. So this is a perfect song for that. It just takes time, hard work in your time. The sun will leave the room, will leave you to the night, and that's all right. Because before the morning comes, there's a certain calm, and then there's light. It just takes time. So anytime you're in a dark night of the soul, the sun will rise again for you. It just takes time, a little trust in your time. You can change your life. It just takes time. So it says, and I can sit and talk because I was just like you, so arrogant and brave, impetuous and blue. But trust me as a friend, and I'll do all that I can do. And I do anything for you because I want to see you through. Beautiful, beautiful song. Okay, so the second song was by Nako and the Medicine People, so number two, which is very poignant because it's a 222. So I feel like the special message is in this song, and it is. This song, when was having my spiritual awakening and going through the things, um, this song resonated with me so deeply, and it still does to this day. And anytime I feel like I've lost my path, I look to this song, and it's called Aloha Ke Akua. And let me find the lyrics. Lend your ears, lend your hands, lend your movement, anything you can. Come to teach, come to be taught, come in the likeness and the image of God, because you can be like that with all that humbleness and all that respect. All of the power invested in me, be it hard to love my enemies. Um, Time-based prophecies that kept me from living. In the moment I am struggling, I trust the divinity of all the guides and what the hell they have planned for us. I cry for the creatures who get left behind, but everything will change in a blink of an eye. And if you wish to survive, you will find the guide inside. So that is very poignant with number 7, right? Because 7 is all about introspection, going inward, meditating to align yourself with a higher vibratory frequency, as well as connect with your guides. I go back and forth every single day. The clarity, it comes to me in a choppy way. As the feelings and places and the seasons change, the galaxies remain. So energy fields pulling up out of this space, the angels that are coupled to the spiritual waste, the hate that gets me distant from my spiritual pace, tenfold the mana when the planets are in place in polar alignment. We're on assignment, bodies on consignment, return them to the circus. And what is the purpose? What is the purpose? And would you believe it? Would you believe it if you knew what you were for and how you became so informed? Bodies of info performing such miracles. I am a miracle made up of particles, and in this existence, I'll stay persistent and I'll make a difference, and I would have lived it. Aloha, aloha. That miracle is a word that has been a repeating word the past month. So I am feeling there are miracles coming, but not only that, you are a miracle. Your existence here on this earth is a miracle. So when we look at every little thing that is around us as a miracle, there's expansion there, and that's another repeating word, expansion. So each day that I wake, I will praise. I will praise. Each day that I wake, give thanks. Give thanks. So gratitude is key. The day that I don't wake up and transcend the holy makeup, I am capable, I am powerful. And the day that I don't wake up and transcend the holy makeup, I am on my way to a different place. I'm not a leader, just a creature seeking the features of a teacher, whether you follow or whether you lead, all mysterious ways of nature, and I'm into it, changing management. And there are various ways to conquer this monotonous metropolis. My stubbornness is bottomless, my fearlessness is taking shit, and I'm wide awake and I'm taking names. So let's see. Do you speak to me like you speak to God? All of the love and understanding between the Father and the Son. Do you believe in the perfectness of where you are? These are my people. These are my children. This is the land that I would fight for. My solidarity is telling me to patiently be moving the musical medicine around the planet in a hurry because there's no time to waste. I got to wake up the people. Time to stand up and say, we know what we are for and how we became so informed. So I love that. That song is very poignant for me. It just, and as I said, that something just beeped over there like Siri or something. Um, okay, number 3. So it's interesting that the first song was Future Islands, and Aloha is about Hawaii. So I'm seeing something happening in Hawaii, maybe a volcano erupting, but something is going on in Hawaii. I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift. I'm trying to find a lyric that would resonate. Because I knew you were trouble when you walked in, so shame on me now. Flew me to places I'd never been till you put me down. So I'm thinking of this as like relationships. It says, no apologies. He'll never see you cry. Pretends he doesn't know that he's the reason why. You're drowning. You're drowning. So that's about relationships where people, it's almost like being in a narcissistic relationship where they don't care about your emotions or feelings. They just do what they're going to do. So, and the old saying, fool me once, shame on me, or shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I feel like sometimes we keep repeating these cycles with these people in our lives, and it's time to break those cycles. Number 4, and another repeating number was 444. So maybe you've been seeing 444. Stranded by Alien Ant Farm, and there was actually 2 Alien Ant Farm songs. So I'm seeing aliens, of course. I've been seeing a lot of like ET activity happening. So let's see. I'm feeling the sea beneath you, beneath me. And it's interesting is because I was talking to somebody and I said, it feels like we are kind of like in an aquarium, right? Like maybe we're floating in water and we don't even know, just like a fish. When a fish is swimming, it doesn't know it's in water. So that was interesting that popped up while this song popped up as well. Imagine if our world was blue and weightless. I never meant to do wrong to you. You're my starfish. So that is like somebody apologizing, maybe the trouble person apologizing for their mistakes. What I'm seeing also is like, when we pass away and we do our life review, we realize sometimes the harm that we caused people, and they never meant to do us wrong. It was just part of the blueprint, part of what we chose to experience for our own spiritual growth and evolution, right? You moan a tone so low beyond me, a telepathic subsonic frequency. I need a little air for emergency. You have to understand this urgency. Sorry. Breath. So I'm feeling like breathing. But how it says, you moan a tone so low beyond me. You moan a tone so low beyond me, a telepathic subsonic frequency. So whales emit, sorry, got an itchy throat all of a sudden. One sec. As I'm talking about breathing, whales emit this frequency, right? This healing frequency, and I talk about it a lot. Sorry, guys. My throat got really itchy. Okay. So, and telepathic, like whales, they communicate almost in a telepathic way. And so we do that as well. And the way when it says, you moan a tone so low beyond me. So we all vibrate. We all have this tone and frequency that we vibrate, and it attracts people and it repels people depending on our frequency. Okay. Um, Number four. Wait, was that number four? Or was that number three? One. Wait, one. Hold on a second. Three. That was four. Okay, so this is five, right? Sorry, I wasn't quite prepared, I guess, today. Number one was balance. Number two was aloha. Number three was I knew you were trouble. Uh, Number four was stranded. So I got the numbers wrong on my phone. Number five is Seven by Prince. Um, that's also a very poignant song. So seven has been a repeating number as well, and we are in a seven universal year, so it's interesting that seven came through. Um, all seven, and we'll watch them fall. They stand in the way of love, and we will smoke them all with an intellect and a savoir faire. No one in the whole universe will ever compare. I am yours now, and you are mine, and together we'll love through all space and time, so don't cry. One day all seven will die. So I'm thinking of like the seven wonders of the world. So that's what I'm seeing. Um, I saw an angel come down unto me. In her hand, she holds the key. Words of compassion, words of peace, and in the distance, an army's marching feet. But behold, we will watch them fall. And we lay down on the sand of the sea, and before us animosity will stand and decree. They will speak not of love, only blasphemy. And in the distance, six others will curse me, but that's all right. I will watch them fall. So, another song about the ocean and the sea. So, that's really interesting. And we will see a plague and a river of blood, and every evil soul will surely die in spite of. There's seven tears, but do not fear, for in the distance, 12 souls from now, you and me will still be here. We will still be here. So it's almost like the new earth, right? Um, when the new earth happens, it's like the Vesica Pisces, right? So you got the earth, and you see it separating, and so one's going this way, one's going this way, and depending on your vibratory frequency, where are you gonna go? There will be a new city with streets of gold, the young so educated they never grow old, and there will be no death, for with every breath again, repeating word breath, the voice of many colors sing a song that's so bold. Sing it while we watch them fall. Okay, so interesting. So now this is number six. That's interesting. Oh, I have to write this down. Blackbird. Okay, number six, these days. It says, I sit and think of you. I hope the feeling's mutual. I'm seeing all you gave, and it somehow don't seem even close to what I do. To break into seems natural. To break into seems natural, as I was just discussing the Vesica Pisces of two separating and then creating this other, or two coming together and creating this other world, to two separating. These days are great. There's work to do. Would you like to work with me? I'd love to work you. So once again, collaboration. So another synchronicity coming through, uh, involving collaborating with others, working with others. It says, I think it's something positive and negative too. So the polarity, right? With positive, there will always be negative. With negative, there's always be positive, and that is that is what Earth is. Okay. We'll be a real team, I told you. So teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so if that was number 6, and I guess this is number 7. I don't know how I did that. VCR by XX. So XX repeating repeating image XX. That's the number 20. Um, you used to have all the answers, and you still have them too. And we live half in the daytime, and we live half at night. Um, I want to find myself by the sea in another's company, by the sea. I want to go out to the pier. I'm going to dive and have no fear because you just know, you just do. Oh my God, more songs about the sea. So let me zoom this in so I can see what people are writing. Oh, hi, Shakara. Okay, so let's get back to this. So the sea. So I keep seeing something about the sea. That's already how many songs? Maybe 3 or 4 song references regarding the ocean, the sea, being by the sea, being on the sea. So something about the sea. Um, so watch things on VCRs with me and talk about big love. I think we're superstars. You say you think we are the best thing, but you just know, you just do. And you are. You are all superstars. And love is the most powerful force in the universe. XX. So that I guess if that was number 7, this is number 8. Stay by Rihanna featuring Mikey Echo. Interesting because echo, the word echo has been coming through, and the universe to me echoes things back to you. So if there's whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're like is on your brain, the universe echoes it back to you. As like, hey, yeah, I hear you. So stay. And I think this is a repeating song. This might have come through the past 2 readings as well. Round and round we go. So repeating the same cycles over and over again. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. So this reminds me of like, um, of course, give and take, right? They always say it's better to give than to receive, but I think it's both. You give and you receive, and you give and you receive. Um, receive, give, help each other grow, help each other live. That was like something I wrote many years ago. And as we give, the universe gives us. So, but it's not much of a life you're living. So this is telling me that there's stagnation in your life, that you could be living the life of your dreams, but you're almost in like a stagnation or a limbo period. And it's about um, moving forward on your goals and your dreams. Um, the reason I hold on, 'cause I need this hole gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Um, sometimes we feel broken, and in our brokenness we help others, and we save others without even knowing. And sometimes people think that they have to be completely like healed 100%, no trauma, no nothing, to be able to help others. And it's the opposite, because I think in our brokenness, that's how we are able to resonate with others, right? So stay. I'm seeing a dog like stay. But I'm also seeing like staying somewhere, wherever you are, like maybe it's telling you to stay there, or something about staying. Okay. Number 9, You Really Got Me by Van Halen. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Um, you really got me almost tells me like a joke, like, you got me. But I'm also seeing it as like, you get me, you understand me. Girl, you really understand me. So understanding somebody on a deep level. What number was that? That was 9. Moving on to number 10. What I Got. by Sublime. Um, Early in the morning, rise into the street, light me up that cigarette, and I'll strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. I got a Dalmatian, and I could still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. Um, so sometimes when our life is going like not the way that we had hoped, we always are looking for the reason why. In numerology, if you have a subconscious response number 7, this is in your chart, um, you ask why a lot. Like, why did this happen? Why, it's a lot of why, what, where, when, why. We just want to know. We're looking for the answers instead of a solution. Asking questions instead of looking for a solution is what I meant. But I like that part where it says I got a Dalmatian and I could still get high. Like you gotta, through the negative, you think of the positive. And that happened with one of the other songs, right? It was talking about, I think it was the Alien Ant Farm song. Like it could be negative and it could be positive too. So from the negatives, you find the positives. Well, life is too short, so love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start no static, I just get it off my chest. Never had to battle with a bulletproof vest. Take a small example, take a tip from me. Take all your money, give it all to charity. Love is what I got, it's within my reach. It all comes back to you, you finally get what you deserve. So love's what I got. That's why I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. So loving is what I got. So remember to love your life and love. And what's interesting is I did a reading, private reading, and love your life came through. And I feel like that's very important. Sometimes we focus too much on the negative and we're not living in the moment and appreciating just the existence that we are. Okay, and number 11, one of my favorite songs by Sarah Bareilles. It's called Satellite Call. And that's another repeating image. I kept seeing a satellite. And but the lyrics are so beautiful. This one's for the lonely child, broken-hearted, running wild. This was written for the one to blame, ones who believe they are the cause of chaos and everything. You may find yourself in the dead of night, lost somewhere in the great big beautiful sky. You were all just perfect little satellites spinning around and round this broken earthly life. This is so you'll know the sound of someone who loves you from the ground. Tonight you're not alone. This is me sending out a satellite call. And I love that. It's almost like telepathy, letting somebody know that you're thinking about them. We are senders and receivers like a satellite. So it's interesting that telepathy kind of is the same way. When we send out an energetic frequency of something to somebody and they receive it. Okay, so beautiful. Number 11, that was it. Let's see where we are in time. Okay, perfect. So we're going to start with, two things. Repeating word expansion. Another repeating thing that happened today at 2:22. I looked at the clock and Blackbird by the Beatles was playing. And I posted a whole thing about that on my Instagram, here on YouTube, and on TikTok. But it talks about the meaning of the blackbird, and it's ravens, crows, blackbirds. It's all about manifestation and magic and stepping into that, harnessing your power. You have the ability to change things. So we're going to start with, let's see what the energy, what is coming through this 222 portal. What cards do I want to use? I'll use these over here. This is so you're not okay. And before I start the cards, there was 2 cards. So this deck that I had, it is from Tessavon Ray. It's called, I forgot what it's called. The Untamed Elemental. This was sitting on the desk like this, right? Just like this. And then all of a sudden, I'm not near the table. I'm like over there. And all of a sudden the cards just went like if somebody had spread them out. And these two cards were like, these two cards were like almost like saying, open me. And the first one was breath. And the other one was tree of life. So breathwork, breathing, conscious breathing is very important. I talk about it all the time. It secretes DMT from the lungs to your pineal gland. So breathwork is very important. Breathing is important. A lot of breath and breathing were also in the songs, right? And tree of life. I just sent somebody a human design chart as part of their reading, and it's based on the tree of life. So there's the tree of life. There's the breath. So I will read these two first, and then we'll get into the reading. So I don't know how these are set up. It is. I hope there's a. Is there not? Okay, there is not. So I have no idea where I'm going to find these because they don't have QRS, Ether. I don't know. Nope. It doesn't have like a thing at the beginning to tell you what page anything is on. Breath. Okay, so we're going to start with breath. It looks like those pinwheels that blow in the wind. Okay, so inspiration. Breath is the vibratory note between the starting point of life and the still point of death. All activity derives from flow. Your mother's breath is the first gift she gave you. It was passed down from her mother, and upon both of their respirations, you alighted upon the world. So breath is a sign that inspiration is afoot. So what's today in 11? Today is all about inspiration. Breath and inspiration are deeply entwined. They are integral to one another. To become inspired is to have an idea breathed into you as an exclamation from the divine. The inspiration you receive is a vision of reality that already exists, and it's yours to create if you so choose. Breathe into your inspiration and discover it if it is right for you to embark upon it at this time. So balanced, receptive to divinely sourced potential. And imbalance, lack of new ideas, enduring the same thing over and over. To bring into balance, practice purification through the control of your breath. So breath work. The Hoff method is a very good one. Okay, tree of life. I don't know where this is going. Oh, here we go. Tree of life. And it looks like there's two blackbirds at the bottom. And that was, as you know, the song today for 222. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. So this is about self-correct. So I will hold this there while I read. Let's see. Tree of Life offers the blessing of its supportive system so that any imbalance in your life may self-correct. The answers you seek are within you because you are the channel through which higher intelligence experiences itself. You are an emanation of your spirit signature passed through a template of sacred geometry, the result of which is a rare atomic form. All that you desire to experience is available now. The liberation you strive for is already here. Spend time connecting with Tree of Life in your daily meditation, and every aspect of your world will begin to come into greater alignment with your own internal truth. Beautiful. So balanced, you feel supported and connected to all life, and imbalanced, the perception of having to do it alone. So to bring into balance, rest in the awareness that you are perfectly supported to live your life. So you are supported. The universe has your back. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll get back to those later. Let's see what is coming through this portal. The trees. So something to do with trees. Let's see here. Okay. So we got the lovers. So coming in, it's the number 6, which today is a 6th day, right? 222. And what's interesting is it's all about love, right? Number 2 is peace, love, and harmony. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. And I love this card because it's It's like this Archangel Raphael, he's standing over these two people. They both have their eyes closed. Um, like they can't see, but I'm also seeing it as that they don't need their eyes to see because they feel with their heart. And it's almost like he's blessing them and he's protecting them. So this is like a divine union that is divinely protected, a partnership that is divinely protected. So I'm seeing a partnership that is, guided and protected. And there's a beautiful tree behind it as well. So I'm seeing this tree again. Makes me miss my tree back in California. So the lovers, let's see what it says here. And his arms are out, almost like, when your palms are out, you're open to receive, right? So this card signals that a significant relationship is on your mind. It may be romantic in nature, or it may be an intimate but platonic friendship. Communication is key right now. Repeating word key. And it's important to develop trust within the relationship. You can safely share your feelings with someone close to you. It's also time to make an important decision about your life. The conclusions you reach now greatly influence your future, so it's important to weigh your options carefully. Make sure your choices are thoroughly considered and that you're able to act upon them. Additional meanings of this card, the need for balance. So balance coming through again. Today is a day of balance. There it is again. It's like, yes, it's time to start balancing mind, body, spirit. Archangel Raphael, in addition to being the angel of health and traveling, is the patron of soulmates. Raphael can help with significant relationships, including those of romance, friendship, business, and family. He can also help you manifest the soulmate partnership of your dreams. So I'm seeing travel. Somebody traveling, partnership, some sort of travel. This is what's coming through this portal. Okay. Let's do this one. The King of Roses. Wow. And I love this. He's just surrounded by a bunch of roses. There is a stairway ahead of him. There's all these pillars representing to me the 11 pillars, and ascending, right? And he's looking down at this beautiful rose like it is the most beautiful thing that he's ever seen. And roses, as we know, when we smell a rose or have roses, they open up our crown chakra. So I love that he's just looking at this rose like it's the Holy Grail. And in the Templar Knights, the rose is the Holy Grail. So that's beautiful. Let's see what the King of Roses, which is, I think in this is the King of Cups. Roses, roses, roses. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the King of Roses. Oh my God, this card shows a man holding two roses, red and white, demonstrating balance of passion and purity. There's balance again, right? Balance. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. When he appears upright in your spread, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand. The lovers and this, so if you're looking for love in all the wrong place, I'm seeing there's love coming. So a potential union can be at hand, either a friendship, business, or a romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home and family issues are concerned. Where the King of Roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you're ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's time of increasing love and compassion, which always starts from within. This is eerie because what was I talking about? Introspection, going inward. Self-care, right? Nurturing. Number 6 is all about nurturing yourself, nurturing your body. So it's a beautiful these are like beautifully synchronized cards. So everything is cohesive and in alignment. Um, so that's beautiful. I'm just like, wow. So partnerships, we know that 222 is about partnerships. So yes, coming through this portal is partnerships. So love, partnerships, loving partnerships. That's so awesome. I'm like, where did those cards go? I don't know. Okay, moving on. Let's do this. Let's see what else is coming through this portal. So this is the main energy of this portal, which is romance, love, partnerships, whether business or creative. Blessed partnerships, blessed unions, because we have Archangel Raphael looking over it. Stop and smell the roses. Guns and roses. Awareness. Oh my God, awareness is almost like the expansion card. And what is 11 about? It's about awareness. It's about intuition. So I love this because it looks like a portal opening up. It looks like a baby coming through, right? A baby coming through, being reborn. And, from the shadows is the rebirth. So I feel like a lot of us are having this like spiritual rebirth. We're being reborn. And it looks like if you look at it closely, it's our dark shadows of ourselves. And now our inner child wants to come out. Our inner child is tired of all this dark and gloom. And our inner child wants to come out and play and communicate and express itself, because there's a lot of blue. The child is blue. I'm seeing the color, repeating color blue. We know blue is the throat chakra. It's about self-expression, peace, serenity, but a lot of creative self-expression. So the inner child wants to come out and play. And it's the number 7. So there's 7 again, repeating number 7. There's number 7 again. And I feel like through tears, this child comes out. Through the tears, this child is born, or through the tears, the inner child wants to come out. Like it's had enough crying already. Like I'm done. And it's almost like ripping through a portal. I'm seeing CERN, like CERN opening a bunch of portals. So the awareness, right? As you become more spiritually in tune, your awareness expands, and you're able to notice things that you didn't notice before. So like, let's say you watch a TV show and all of a sudden that TV show, like you've seen it before, but all of a sudden you're noticing new things that you never noticed before. And I think that's what's happening now. As you awaken, new things are shown to you and you're seeing them in a new eyes, new light. And your awareness is enhanced. Okay, let's see what Merriman has. So we have awareness, being aware of these potential partnerships, right? Being intuitively led to these partnerships and trusting your intuition. Metamorphosis, as we were talking about, I was seeing this card as a spiritual rebirth. We have metamorphosis here. We've got an eagle representing expanded awareness, and a lot of butterflies representing transformation. So regeneration, it's number 13. So what's interesting, so we have two 222 portals. Well, yeah, we have 222 portals, 222 portals coming through this month. But the difference between this 22 portal today versus the 222 portal is that this is a portal that reduces down to 11. So this is a universal day 11 versus the one on 222, which is going to be a 13. Which reduces down to 4. So slightly different, but still very powerful in the same sense, because we know 13 is a very powerful number. And that one is more about building solid foundations for the future, building solid relationships or solid partnerships. So in this 2-2 portal that we're doing today, these partnerships are coming through. And in the 2-2-2 portal coming up, those partnerships are going to become solid, and you're going to build upon those connections. And it's also about teaching and learning. So maybe this has to do with teaching and learning. I'm seeing a cactus here, and the cactus represents to me Cactuses don't need a lot of water. They don't, they just grow. But us as humans, we do need it. But it's telling me that even in the most dry and challenging, in the most challenging environment, you are still able to grow and thrive, even when you are without things that are crucial to you. You're still able to overcome, and you're still able to thrive. And I love that we got pyramids in the back, because a lot of Egyptian energy coming through, and this looks like a phoenix, um, because it's the firebird. So definitely seeing uh, the phoenix rising from the ashes. So things had to like burn down in order for it to be rebuilt on more fertile land. And the porcupine I'm seeing here represents, I don't know why there's a porcupine here, but it represents to me, porcupines, they're very prickly and hard. But if they let you and they roll over on their back or something, right, you can feel the tenderness. And it's about um, protecting yourself with those quills, but also being able to allow people to touch you, sometimes touch your heart, touch, emotions, etc. So beautiful. So we're seeing a spiritual rebirth, a spiritual, maybe like a reconnection of a partnership, whether it's a friendship, a romance, a business, something about reconnecting with a partnership. But I'm also seeing new partnerships coming through as well. I'm seeing like, you were patient. You were very patient. Okay, let's get on to the next one. So that's the base of the reading here. This is what's coming through the portal. Partnerships, love, and spiritual rebirth, spiritual transformation. Let me see. Oh, here's one more. One more of these, sorry. Oh, what in the heck? Oh my goodness. So I went to pick up these cards, but these just kind of were like falling out there. We have the star, and we have the Two of Cups, love. So yeah, there is a lot of love coming through this portal, as is so. It's the 222 portal, which is about love. So however love is manifesting for you, whether it is family love or friendship love, or self-love, but it says, the Two of Cups is all about partnership, unity, happy couples, potential soulmates, harmony, balance, connection, proposals, engagements, yeah. But like they're offering their cup to each other, and it's like it's a balanced relationship. Like, look, my cup has as much as your cup in. Let's trade, let's whatever, um, because they both have so much to give. And the star is about hope, recognition, inspiration, um, creativity, renewal, serenity. So another repeating word is star. Um, the universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. So number 7 is about faith. So this is a year about having faith in yourself, in your dreams. And I love that, like in here they're trading their cups, and here she's got so much in her cup that she's giving back to the universal pool, right? To the universe. She's giving back to the universe, and the stars are aligned for her. And I'm seeing her equally balancing, giving and taking, like she's balanced, she's doing it. And rejuvenation. So, and it's the number 17. So 17 is all about twin flame connections, soulmate connections. It's a very spiritual connection. So I'm seeing, I really don't do a lot of twin flame stuff on here anymore, but if you resonate with that, I'm seeing twin flames uniting, but I'm seeing love partnerships coming through. A lot of love is coming through this portal. So much love, so much awareness, so much expansion. Okay, now we're going to get to the okay, so that's the base of the reading. Okay. And number 6 is about Earth. So I'm gonna do some Mother Earth cards, some animal cards. Let's see what is coming through this 2-2 portal, this 2-2-11 portal. Dusky dolphin, love it. Number 3, dusky dolphin. Dolphins also have this telepathic connection. So I'm seeing a telepathic connection between soulmates, soul family, um, friendships, and what do dolphins do? They show off. They show off to others, and it's like they're not afraid to, because that's who they are. It's like they don't have to feel like ashamed or embarrassed or whatever to show off. They're appreciating their talents and abilities. So to me, I'm seeing that as showing off your creativity, showing off your communication skills, if you sing, showing off your voice, showing off your art, your music. So number 21. Show off. The dusky dolphin is the most acrobatic of all dolphins, playful, cooperative, and flexible. They are often seen leaping and somersaulting through the waters of the southern hemisphere with their dusky friends. Dolphin never stops to think about whether it should or shouldn't be joyful or free. Dolphin just is. Now is the time to trust your own authenticity. Dive in, embrace your flair, and show off that special talents you have. Step right into the limelight and share your gifts with the world. Claim your vitality today. So showing off your talents, showing off your creative gifts, because I was seeing a lot of like creative gifts, and maybe like partnering up with somebody to create together, maybe. Okay, we're going to go back to, where did these go? A few. I got a couple. Okay, so we got river, which is interesting. Where I'm staying at, there's a nice little river outside, but I'm lava, and I was talking about lava earlier, and look at, there's lava. We got the Pegasus, we got the lion, we got crystal, and river. So a lot of crystals can be found in a river, and a lot of lions can drink out of rivers. So I'm seeing the lion as like your fierceness, right? Not being afraid, because lions are not afraid. So being fierce. I'm also seeing Leo, for some. Pegasus, the horse with wings. So freedom has been a big thing that I've been hearing. I've been hearing freedom, freedom, freedom. So the Pegasus has wings. It's a horse. Horses represent freedom, because wild horses, they shouldn't be tamed. They can be tamed. Horses can be tamed, but wild horses are the most beautiful thing. And so I'm seeing like just being free to fly. Flying also came through earlier. So being free to fly. Lava, I was talking about in the beginning. I was seeing lava, islands being created, lava, a volcano erupting. So I'm definitely seeing a volcano erupting. And crystal, crystals. We co-create with them. They are very, their vibratory frequency is amazing. And when you find the right one and you are in tune to it, you can feel the vibration of it. So crystals, I utilize them for healing, and you can too. So let me just give a little brief synopsis of what, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But river, sustain, if you live near a river, you're always going to have water, right? So it's sustainment, I'm hearing. River. So river appears when forgiveness is required. Whether someone deserves your forgiveness or not has no relevance. Your decision to forgive is a gift you give to yourself. Release the poison of resentment and move in the direction of your choosing. No one outside of yourself has the power to allay your joy. Often, the most difficult person to forgive is oneself. This type of forgiveness requires special tenderness and care. Call upon rivers, unifying waters, to wash away your misperceptions and forgive. So, forgiveness for yourself, right? Self-care. So, balance, self-responsibility, emotional and mental coherence. Imbalance, blame and criticism towards self and others, harsh judgments. Let me see what this says. Crystals. Oh yeah. So quick, before I continue. So my friend Shakara, who's she's leaving a comment, and it just says crystal. She just literally texted me before this reading that she had a dream about her and I at a crystal shop. So this is a beautiful like synchronicity that it came through. And a lot of crystals are found in rivers. So if you ever want to go rock hounding and there's a river nearby, you're probably going to find some amazing stuff. So to bring into balance, become willing to forgive, even if it seems impossible. So, I always forgive. I may not tell the person I forgave them, but I forgive. Like, there's nobody that I'm holding resentment to in my heart. There's nobody that I'm like, oh, fuck that person. I never want to talk to him ever again. No, I forgive everybody and I move on. Done. And I don't have to communicate it to them. I don't have to call them and say, hey, guess what? I forgive you. Because no, my intention that I set out to the universe is they are forgiven and I move on. So just because you forgive somebody, it doesn't mean you have to call them and say, hey, I forgive you. Just know in your heart that it is forgiven and the load is lightened. Okay. So the next one, was it lion? Yeah. Oh no, it was lava then lion. So let's look at lava. Oop. I guess lava would be, I don't know how this is set up, but that's my only complaint. I don't want to say complaint. My only critique of this book is that there is no thing in the front. Anyways, okay, so volcanoes are portals to the heart of our earth. So emotional fire. Lavas represent a lot of, they represent anger, right? It's very fiery. Like Pele, the Hawaiian goddess, she represents this fiery passion of anger and this, and, but it doesn't have to be that way, right? Fire can just be transformative. Lava guides you to locate the fiery core within yourself. This period of change and transformation requires courage. So, and look there's the lion, which I said courage. And I forgot there was a song, and it was the alien ant farm. Feeling the sea beneath you, stranded. And it says, no brain between my ears. And I thought of the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. So I'm thinking of like The Wizard of Oz. It's important to access your internal magma and the deep desire that brought you where you are. You must hold yourself steady while old, unuseful paths and ideas are consumed around you. Once your molten courage cools, the past is simply a prologue, and the future transforms into a lush and fertile landscape, waiting for something new to take root and thrive. And I was saying that about fire, right? I said, looking at one of the cards, that, the fire clears everything and creates fertile ground. So sometimes this fire energy can create something can grow from it. Balance, determined and courageous. Imbalance, averse to experiencing the intensity of life. So to bring into balance, have a ceremony and ask nature for inspiration, guidance, and guardianship. It almost looks like it's a lava, but it looks like there's a lot of balance here. It looks like a balanced scale. And it also looks to me like a sand. What is this? How am I like an hourglass? Sorry. I was like, what is that? An hourglass. Looks like an hourglass. So feeling like time is running out. Okay, so lion. Crystal lion. I've used this deck once, so I'm really excited like seeing these because I haven't even gone through it or read through it. So it's really nice to go through it with you guys. Lion. Okay, we'll go with lion. Lion is present when justice is required. Hardwired without our DNA is the felt experience of fairness and equity. It is written in our bones. We sense when it's present and when it's missing. This knowing can be obstructed by the interference of the world, and we might talk ourselves out of speaking truth because of the false perception that our voice doesn't make a difference. Lion invites you to tap into the prevailing potency of his roar when advocating for justice. And that's what I was talking about earlier about this is a year for speaking your truth. 7 also represents justice in some cases, so I'm seeing justice happening. Balance, prevailing justice, willingness to speak up. Imbalance, fear disrupting the order of the old guard. So never be afraid to speak up and challenge those of higher ups, right? Like corporations or whatever, your boss, whatever it may be. Don't be afraid to speak up. So I love that lion. Okay, moving on to Pegasus and Crystal. I don't know where this. Okay, we're gonna go with Crystal because that's the one I see, and then we'll go to Pegasus. So, Crystal, self healing is underway. You can amplify this progress by visualizing your wholeness and aligning with the creative frequencies freely given by Earth. Self healing is a powerful choice when its visualization is married with intuitive listening and commitment to self kindness. So, balanced, faith in Earth's energies and your ability to heal yourself. Imbalanced, fear of the body, fear of Earth. And I like it because it looks like two pillars. Again, 11. Two pillars standing tall. Okay, and then we're going to get to the final one, which was Pegasus. I don't know where this would be because the way this book is set up, it's a hit or miss. Quicker than a ray of light. I don't know where would it be. Phoenix, Sun. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at it. I opened up to Rainbow. Okay, Pegasus. One day I'm going to do like a review of this deck because it's beautiful. So Pegasus is about freedom. Oh my goodness. I was just telling you guys that. If you are tangled in a thought or emotion that is holding you back, this is the moment to release it. If you are in a circumstance that you have clearly outgrown, here's a sign that you're ready to move forward. If you are indulging in a habit that you know drains your energy, now is the moment to put it aside. Call upon Pegasus and allow her to take you to the heights of her choosing. All you must do is accept her reign. So, balanced, connection to one's infinite potential. Imbalanced, lack, limitation, addiction, feeling trapped. So, maybe you might be feeling a little bit of lack. And it's about trusting the universe, trusting that the universe has your back. So release any self-limiting beliefs. Pegasus. Okay, moving on. We got this one. We got this one. I'm trying to think what I want to do next. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do these. I think I'm already at the hour mark. I didn't want to go over an hour, but I got some stuff to share. So having the courage to speak your truth, maybe having the courage to speak to someone that you want to speak with, or like partnerships that you want to connect with. Like, sometimes people fear rejection, so they don't come forward or they don't communicate what they want to say. When I was trying to send my Jackula book to artists, and a lot of them didn't respond, and I had to not let that lack of response or lack of interest in it didn't mean my book was bad. It just means that wasn't the right artist. So this could be anything for you, whether it's a relationship or whatever. Just because that person didn't respond doesn't mean that there's not somebody out there that will. So always remember, it's okay. Rejection is okay because it leads. What do they say? Rejection is God's protection. It's like guiding you somewhere else. So the divine director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I love this. Another blue. So a lot of blue. The color blue, a lot of blue coming through. And a lot of pyramids. So a lot of triangle shapes, pyramid shapes are coming through. We have this moon. I'm seeing the moon, the crescent moon. I was watching some videos and I had noticed this as well, that the moon was at a certain crescent shape for a week, and it shouldn't be because it's got cycles. So it's what was happening with the moon? I'm also seeing little portals, when you get eye floaters. I'm seeing that, but this is through meditation, you see these little round things. I'm seeing the third eye, seeing with your heart, not having to see with your eyes, but feeling and seeing with your heart. Divine director. I was trying to see who he looked like, but I couldn't figure it out. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know how none of these books are in a proper order. Everything should be in alphabetical order. Oh, it's under the. Okay. Let's see. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. What is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You are becoming aware of a sense of purpose in your life. It gives you a sense of joy. It's something that brings you pleasure rather than something that you have to work for. Know that your career can complement your purpose, but not define it. But the path you are on at this time is right, and the universe is encouraging you to move forward. Wow. I mean, definitely a message for me. I just started doing private readings, and I kept asking myself, is this what I should be doing? And it's about having patience, right? It's like, have patience. It's going to be successful. You just have to be patient. So I feel like maybe you've been wanting to do something and it's slow going and you're not seeing much, progress. And it's like, you just got to be patient. And the 2-2 portal is about patience. So be patient. Good things are coming. And I'm seeing a director, maybe like a movie director or some kind of director. Interesting. Okay, moving on. We are going to move on to this one. Got my emo bangs going on today. Okay. Bright future. The divine director is saying, like, the universe has your back. All these cards are saying the universe has your back. And then we got Lakshmi. With the 2 elephants. Elephants are number 6. So here we are. 222 is 6. Lakshmi is all about having faith in the universe. I love this because, she's got the beautiful lei on that looks like the Hawaiian lei, Polynesian. So definitely something about Hawaii. She's doing her hand mudras, but it's like open to receive. She's open to receive. She's surrounded by, these beautiful elephants, and these elephants represent to me compassion, but they also represent memory, remembering things. This beautiful sun is right behind her, representing the bright future ahead. Everything's going to be fine. And if you've been worrying, like I've been worrying, I don't ever worry, but I've been worried this past month, and it's like the universe is like, don't worry, don't put that, like, focus on the positive. So that's what I'm trying to do, and maybe that's what you need to be doing as well. So Lakshmi, this is a kind universe, and everyone within it is working in your favor. There are no tests, blocks, or obstacles in your way except your own perceptions of fear into your future, or your own projections of fear into your future. Take a moment and hush your mind, quieten it from worries and fears. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your exciting present time, as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness upon yourself when light shines all around you? Step into this brightness by lightening your thoughts and feelings. I was talking about lightening your load. You must stop worrying as the anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your heart of fear and replace those energies with one that will serve you and your family. Refuse to think of anything except your bright today and tomorrow, and I promise you that it so shall be. So this is the thing, like me, on my own, I'm a very optimistic, positive person, right? But as an empath, if I'm around somebody who is constantly worrying about money, finance, blah, 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 I kind of like take that on too. I'm like, oh, okay. And so it's about learning to not take on other people's energy, because that's their journey and your journey is your journey. So don't take on other people's lack mentality, lack energy, whatever it may be, other worries, like that's not your responsibility. So you and your loved ones will be protected and provided for. Let go of any bag lady fears about your future. Oh my God. So today I was wearing this robe and this beanie. I was like, I look like a bag lady. And I told my friend, I was like, look at me. Do I look like a bag lady? And here it is, the bag lady. Hold positive thoughts and intentions. And as I'm saying that, my phone rang. From my sister, who also dresses like a bag lady. And she just sent me a text and said, hurry, take a picture of the moon as I'm telling you guys about the moon. Crazy. So if you are in Los Angeles right now, or take a picture of the moon, like this second. So know that you'll always have your needs met now and in the future. Don't worry about money, but instead visualize abundance. So no more worrying about money. Visualize abundance. Visualize abundance. As hard as it may seem sometimes, you're checking account could be at like $5, and you're like, well, you're worried about it, right? But what's worrying going to do? It's not gonna fucking put money in it. It's just gonna keep you in that lack mentality. So just let it go, and the universe will intercede. She's telling me to take a pic of the moon, but I'm like, but I'm on the East Coast, so I don't think that's gonna. I'm gonna have her take a pic of the moon. Hold on, I'm gonna tell her right as I was talking about the moon in my reading. You texted me that. I had to send that before I forget, because I forget. So Lakshmi is a beautiful and benevolent Hindu goddess who brings abundance to those who call upon her. Lakshmi's connection to lotus flowers, elephants, and waters represent her absolute faith in the fertility and abundance available to everyone. She's happy to bring supply to you, whether that means money, time, knowledge, or opportunity. Lakshmi works with Ganesh, the elephant-headed deity who's known as the overcomer of obstacles. Together, they're an unstoppable team that works to help release fears and accept abundance. So, universe, let's do it together. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Breathe out fear. Breathe in abundance. Breathe out fear. Breathe in abundance. Breathe out lack. Breathe out opportunities. Okay, beautiful. So Lakshmi, let's see what else I've got. Oh yeah, so let's see what else we are working here with. So what are we working to heal during this 2-2 portal, or what energy centers are we working to heal? I guess this one. So we are letting go of any confusion. We've been in a lot of confusion about what to do, where to go. And, she feels like she's cold, and she's like, oh, who's going to help me? And the universe is trying to like whisper in her ear and hug her and be like, look, I got your back. But she still feels like, I don't know. And it almost looks like Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, your golden ticket is coming. I got your golden ticket. But I'm seeing cloud formations as well. A lot of cloud formations. Maybe you've been noticing a lot of cloud formations. Confusion. Oh, it's a neutral card. So this is not when it's a neutral card, there's no chakra that you're working with on this one. So every silver lining has a cloud. Through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There's nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. That I was talking about that earlier. Spiritual support, finding love. So there's love again, and revelation, awareness. Okay, I'll do one more of these. Grief. So maybe there's somebody grieving out there, and it looks, oh, she's holding on to a puppy, little baby puppy. So releasing I'm not saying releasing any grief, but I'm seeing somebody that has lost somebody and they're grieving. Maybe in the month of February, you lost somebody in the past and you're remembering it, but love and maybe grieving the past. But look at the bottom of the deck, enlightenment. Look at that. And he's got that beautiful sun like Lakshmi. So, and look there's a little child there. I keep seeing this child coming through. There's like a child in a portal. It's like spiritual rebirth sometimes when we're reborn. But look his arms are wide open, like with arms wide open under sunlight. Welcome to this place. Yeah, I am not Scott Stapp. But I love this because he's open to receive. He trusts the universe. He is enlightened. He knows the universe has his back. And what's going on around him should not affect what's going on inside him. It's not important what's happening around us. What's important is what's happening within us. Um, from a Newfound Glory song. Oh wow. Okay, she sent me a picture of the moon. Wow. That is a portal. What didn't I just show you guys this picture? Oh my god, look it. I just showed you guys this. Ugh, let me zoom it in here. This round thing in the photo, right? Don't mind my nails, but it looks just like that photo. Wow. Okay, I'm going to set that aside to send it to her after. Crazy. So, enlightenment, a lot of spiritual rebirth, a lot of enlightenment happening. The universe has your back. I wasn't going to read the enlightenment card because it's pretty self explanatory. Christ consciousness, this gold energy being provided for. But I'm going to just read a little brief snippet of it. If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. That's been the message here, is letting go of any fears of not having enough, any lack mentality, any fears of communicating, any fears of like reaching out to somebody, like releasing those fears. My let's see, how can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, solitude, and time for reflection. So yeah, topaz, enlightenment topaz, beautiful. Okay, so watch out. Let's see. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, let's get more. So the solar plexus. So heart chakra, solar plexus is what we are working on healing. We're healing our heart of any, if we had people that were holding grudges or regrets, we're forgiving. And solar plexus is our confidence in ourselves, and our willpower to move forward. And citrine, abundance. So abundance is coming through this portal. Once again, another solar plexus card. So having confidence in your abilities. Citrine is all about abundance. A lot of people, what they do is you put a little piece of citrine in your wallet. You put a little citrine, if you have a business, you put it in your cash register. And this is the frequency of citrine brings in abundance. So I'm seeing abundance coming in for a lot of you. Maybe you've been worried about if something was going to, be successful, or you were going to make money, or whatever abundance means to you. Abundance of love, abundance of friendships, but abundance is coming. And to me, abundance is all things positive: love, friendships, money, opportunities. Okay. And rose quartz, and look at number 7 again. So we have a lot of 7 cards. So 777, the number 7 coming through. Rose quartz is all about the heart chakra. And this is about healing the heart, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, right? Not holding any grudges, letting it go, whatever it may be, family, friendships, like let it go. Oh, it's this one. Ugh. I want to see what the totem animal is for rose quartz. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so the keywords are forgiveness, self-love, anger and stress, heart and throat chakra communication, issues with one's father. So maybe in your past you had issues with your father. So this is about healing that past. Purification and cleansing, divine mother energy. And the animal is the dog totem. So I'm seeing like somebody and their dog, like their dog is their baby, because where's the card with the doggy? So we got heart chakra, healing grief about losing a dog. So maybe you lost a dog in your past, or somebody lost a dog. So grief. The doggy is there like, I'm right here. I told my friend about this image that I saw. So it was a photo of a car accident, and the police came and took pictures of the accident. And in the photo, um, there was a guy, like, I guess it was like almost looked like double exposure, and he was like screaming. And on the door, like in the next picture, on the door is an image, like you can see the reflection of a dog, like not a police dog, but like a fluffy little dog, and then you could see it clearly in the door. And it, you know, they showed a picture, like, so they didn't know who that person was in the double exposure, and then they got the images from the family back, and it was the guy in the photo. It was almost like he was having the accident, and the dog was there to like kind of guide him, because dogs love is unconditional, it is forever. So I feel like the dog was like kind of there after the accident to take him home. So I was bawling when I saw that because to me dogs, my dog showed me, opened up my heart chakra, and I never loved anything the way I loved my dog, and I suddenly there was something bigger than myself. Yeah, love my pup. You guys know. Okay, moving on to what are we at? Oh my god, we're at 120. Okay, I'm almost done. So refusing to see. So that, I think that came through in one of the other ones as well. But what's interesting about this card, it's also blue, and his eyes are closed because he's seeing with his third eye, if you look at it. And there's sometimes things that, because we love people, we refuse to see the bad in them. And so sometimes you're refusing to see um, things that are not healthy for you, or relationships that are not healthy for you, and because we love them. And it's the number 2. And there's a card that was left behind, and look at number 2 again, blossom. So you're refusing to see. Sometimes people, when they're awakening, they're scared to see because it's scary. It can be a scary thing. But look at, there's the moon behind him. And almost like people are refusing to see what's really going on in the sky. There's a lot of things happening in the sky that nobody's looking up, and I've been telling you guys to look up for 4 years now, because things are happening, but we're all just on our phones, right? But look at this blossoming, and look at, there's the dragon scales, and she's got this beautiful, like, fire. It's just like I'm seeing like Reiki, like this fire energy, and she's creating her reality. She's like molding it and crafting it with her hands. Refusing to see, number 2. This is another one of those decks where nothing's in order. Okay, so this is about being honest with yourself. This is about an impasse and deciding what you want to do, assessing a situation. And it's important to see relationships as they are, just exactly like I said. Don't romanticize a relationship that's not good for you. And sorrow can hold you back, or it can elevate you to new levels of understanding. Focusing on your sadness and loss will prevent you from attracting new positive energy around relationships. So it's time to turn your disappointments into hope for the future. Ask what lessons you can learn from the situation. Move beyond despair and grief into healing and joyful love. Let go and move on. You have more powerful spiritual forces helping you than you could ever imagine. Yes. So grief, letting go of grief of the past, right? Okay, blossom. Number 20. Awaken. So it's about the awakening. This is the transformation card. This is the direction card. This is the possibilities card. So it's about trust, nurturing relationships. As I was telling you guys earlier, today is all about nurturing. New life and love are waiting for you. You have only to reach out and take hold. Seize the energies of renewal that surround you now, and allow yourself to blossom like a beautiful flower. Yeah, she had the flowers in her hands, right? The sun even provides some of the nutrients needed by the blossom. What is the sun in your own life? What nurtures you and helps you thrive? Do your relationships provide you what you need? If not, it may be time to transform your life and grow in a new direction. You're in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible, and know in fact that all things are possible if you will only follow your sun. Follow the light, follow the sun. The sun is guiding you. You are divinely protected. It's like I'm seeing this beautiful moon behind and another sun. There's so many suns. There's so many suns in these cards. Like I can't even pull out how many suns. I'm like trying to pull out all the sun cards. Geez, there's like I don't know. There's probably like 10 sun cards with the sun in it. So the sun is very powerful. Um, I've talked about it many times. The solar flares, they heal our DNA. They enlighten us. So people are scared of the sun, skin cancer, and all that stuff. But there's other ways to. There's safe ways to get out into the sun and absorb those rays that you need. And look at underneath the deck, heart chakra again. So somebody's healing their heart chakra. They've gone through a breakup, a death, something ended, and and their heart is hurting, and maybe they felt taken advantage of, or they felt hurt, or they felt like they weren't loved, or something. But somebody needs heart chakra healing. And it's number 4. So repeating number again, 444. So it's about lessons of the heart, teaching. I started healing with love because I wanted to teach others the methods that I use to heal grief. So maybe you have gone through some things, and maybe your lessons will help guide others through their journey, right? Okay, so let's just do because I'm staying at my friend's house and she wants to come downstairs, and she went upstairs, thankfully, and I'm so grateful that she went upstairs so I can do this. But she wants to use her kitchen, so I'm just going to do a couple more cards from the Magic deck and the Oracle of E. Oh my goodness, the Oracle of E. My cards just went everywhere, and then we will be done. So thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you. If you enjoy my free readings, I am now offering private readings, Reiki, and numerology. You can visit my link tree in the description to book yours. 1 Enchanted Evening, the perfect night. I'm not sure. Like and I love that it's another sun with a star in it. So 1 Enchanted Evening, I'm seeing like somebody maybe going out or having a night out. Enchanted Evening reminds me of like Cinderella, where she goes out, right? Like magical night. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. There it is again, the triangle and the circle, the sun. So I'm seeing this like the pyramids in Egypt. Philosopher's Stone to me is manifestations are coming. You have the ability to harness universal energy and prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. So there it is. If you've been worried about this business or your job or your career, it's prosperity. Look at Philosopher's Stone and prosperity and Enchanted Evening. Okay, one more card and we're done. $36 head games. And so this card, it's 3-6, so number 9. Completions. So the ending of something, wisdom gained by lessons learned. And this is about head games, is about your limited beliefs, talking down about yourself, not having faith in yourself, not letting people play games with your head, trusting your intuition, right? What are you not seeing? Somebody playing head games with you. So, sometimes I usually see this as like, a person's with the guy and they're cheating, or they're just not good for them, but they're not willing to see the bad. They're not willing to see the head games that have been played with them. So, and look at another sun. More suns, guys. More sun. So the sun. It's better to let go. So let go of people, places, and things that are not for you, right? Stop analyzing it. Just let it go. Okay, and then one more. We're going to close this out. Only messages of love, light, and truth to close this reading. Here we go. Baggage be gone. Oh my God, another 17. There's 2 17s. So 1717, the twin flame number. This is all about baggage. right? Here it is. So somebody's releasing baggage. Somebody's releasing somebody that no longer serves them. 17, number 8. So the lack of mentality, letting things go. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. All systems are go. Whatever you do not hold back. This is the perfect time to give it everything you've got. For every inch you move forward to your dream, the universe will move it 10 miles closer. It's time to raise the stakes and play your hand. I'd jump in if I were you. So beautiful, guys. And let me just grab these cards here because I wanted to do one of these ascension cards. All my cards went everywhere. Here we go. Oh, here's some more. All right, we'll just do one more of these and we're done. I was only supposed to be doing 1 hour, and here I am. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Beverly. So release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Repeating word authenticity. And here we go. We got blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So blue flame, I kept saying repeating color blue. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So your enemies are your lessons to learn, right? And free spirit, your challenges are your lessons to learn. Free spirit. To be free, a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. And that is also the Pegasus card. So everything was cohesive and aligned. And I hope that you take these messages to heart and use them to guide you on this journey. And I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, if you'd like to book a reading, feel free to reach out. If you'd love to leave a virtual tip in my virtual tip jar, that will be in the description below. So thank you all so much. Namaste and have a wonderful 2-2 portal.